Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 11 a.m.
Ooh! You know what that means, boys and girls. It's BEATnik Story Time! Hi, boys and girls. It's D.R.E.S, and I have another great story for you today. I hope everything has been well since the last time I seen you. Oh my goodness. You know I miss you kids every day. And I always try to find another story to read to you guys so that you can go ahead and have a great day today. So, let me see. Well, boys and girls, I am a big brother. I am a big brother. And how many of you out there are big brothers or big sisters? Raise your hand. Yeah? Okay. So, as a big brother, sometimes it's not easy being a big brother. You know, it's not easy being the first. But today, I'm going to read you a story about being big. And I hope you enjoy it because, as always, you know I like reading to you. So, you kids go ahead and get nice and settled. I want to thank the parents and the grandparents for letting their kids come and hang out with me this morning. And yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, so I'm going to read you two stories today. The first one is It's Not Easy Being Big by Stephanie St. Pierre. Okay, so here we go. Sometimes it's not easy being big. You see Ernie and Big Bird from Sesame Street? Yeah. Too big to swing, too big to ride. Too big to play. You see Big Bird and Bert and Ernie and Oscar the Grouch and Grover. Yeah. Too big to hide. It's not easy being big. Big Bird seesaws down. Elmo seesaws up. Whoa. Poor Elmo. It's not easy being small. Too small to see. You see Tully juggling bottles? That's crazy, man. I can't juggle. Too small to cross. You see Elmo trying to cross the pond? Too small to reach. Too small to toss. It's not easy being small. I know, boys and girls. It isn't easy. small, smaller, smallest. Small, smaller, smallest. Teeny tiny twiddle bugs. Big, bigger, biggest. Big, bigger, biggest. Super duper snuffleupagus. Snuffy! Snuffy is huge. He is super big. You see how big Snuffleupagus is? Woof! That's big, boys and girls. Big ball, small ball. Balls on the wall. Big ball, small ball. Balls on the wall. Big, bigger, biggest. Small, smaller, smallest. Balls on the wall. You see that? Big, bigger, biggest. Small, smaller, smallest. Balls off the wall. You see that? The balls have fell off the wall and they're just bouncing everywhere. Boing, 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 boing. Time to play ball. See Big Bird pitching, throwing the ball to Grover while they play baseball. You see that? High ball, low ball. Balls over, under, around, and through. Over, under, around, through. Big Bird is big. Elmo is small. Sometimes it's easy being big. Sometimes it's easy being small. That's all. The end. And that was It's Not Easy Being Big by Stephanie St. Pierre, right here on BEATnik Story Time. Now, I did say I was going to read you a second story, and I am. So, this one is The Berenstain Bears on the Moon by Stan and Jan Berenstain. Here we go. On the night before the bear's big day, they look at the moon far, far away. Then morning comes. Today is the day they will go to the moon far, far away. You see the rocket ship? You see the Berenstain bears looking like astronauts? Astra bears. Ha ha. The rocket counts down. The rockets blast. They wave goodbye. They are off at last. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Two little bears and one little pup. They are off to the moon, going up, up, up. They look back down, but they can't find their treehouse home. They have left it far behind. Where is their town? It's hard to say. Their town is now far, far away. Now their feet no longer touch the ground. They are out in space. They float around. Two floating bears and their floating hound. Whoa, man. They're floating around in space because of a little thing called gravity. Can you kids say gravity on a count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Gravity. Yes, that was very good, kids. Very good indeed. Up ahead, it's a shower. It's a meteor shower. They will have to go through, turn on more power. Will they get to the moon? They will. They must. Their slogan is, to the moon or bust. Behind them, the earth is now so small, it is nothing more than a small blue ball. The pup begins to wonder when his paws will touch the earth again. Wow, they are far, far away from us here on earth. Look at that. The earth just gets smaller and smaller. Then up ahead, it's there, the moon. Buckle up tight. We are landing soon. Landing. They are landing in a cloud of dust. They said they would, and they said they must. They made it to the moon, and they didn't bust. Down onto the old moon, they stepped with pride. Two bears and a pup along for the ride. Now the bears have many things to do, but first they look around. They enjoy the view. Man, they made it onto the moon, boys and girls. Look it. Then they fly their flag. They take moon notes. They collect moon rocks in their moon rock totes. Then they try some jumps high in the sky. Moon jumps almost make you fly. Now it's time to get behind the wheel and explore the moon in their moon mobile. You see that? They have a car that helps them travel onto the moon. Two bears on the moon. They're all packed up, ready to go home. Now, so is their pup. Will their ship lift off? Will the rockets burn? Will the two little bears and their pup return? If the two little bears use all of their skill, they will return. They will. They will. Two bears and their pup in their rocket ship on their way back home on their back to Earth trip. To their friends on the ground, to their house, safe and sound. Yay! They made it. They made it. Safe back on Earth, they step out of their ship. Wow, said the bear. Say the bears, that was quite a trip. Now they look up at the stars, very, very far away. Will they go up to a star? Well, they may someday. The end. And that was the Berenstain Bears on the Moon by Stan and Jan Berenstain, right here on BEATnik Story Time. Well, those were two wonderful books. Wow. So, boys and girls, you know what time it is. It's time for a beatbox break. So, get up on your feet. Up on your feet. Get on your feet. On your feet. Yeah, 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 yeah. Get on your feet. All right. So, everybody's up. Okay. So, we're going to do some exercises. Start stretching. So, you know what to do. Hands out. Twinkle your fingers. Reach up to the sky as far as you can. Keep your fingers twinkling. I know that you can. La 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 la. All right, and hands out. Make sure your fingers are still wiggling. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hands straight. Start making little circles. Mm-hmm. 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 Big circles. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Now, for our last exercise, boys and girls, I want you all to wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And stop. All right. Think it's time. You ready to dance? Oh, yeah? All right. So, here we go. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well that concludes BEATnik Story Time for today. I know. I'm gonna miss you kids too. Man. But I will see you again on Monday. I want you to enjoy the rest of your weekend, boys and girls. And as always, make sure that you listen to your mom and dad, your grandma and your grandpa. Make sure you also listen to your aunties and uncles too if you see them over the weekend. Make sure you wash your hands. Make sure they're nice and clean. 20 seconds or more. Count to 20. Yep. Also, make sure you do not touch your face with your dirty hands because dirty hands have germs and bacteria which can make you sick. And I don't want you to get sick. Big kids, make sure that you look over and look after the little kids. And little kids, make sure that you keep yourselves nice and safe and out of trouble. I want you to eat good. I want you to have fun. And I will see you soon. All right? I love you. Bye-bye now.